welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be on Black Ops 4, and today we're going to have a bit of a pessimistic video, because today is going to be a rant sort of styled video. So I've been playing Black Ops 4 for, well, since its release really, and I played the beta like as much as I could, so I've had quite a bit of experience with Black Ops 4, so I think I'm in a good position to give some of the opinions that I'm going to give. So not everyone's going to agree with some of these, so let me know what you think about these, but let's get straight into this. So the first thing I want to talk about is the gun balancing. Now that's a very broad statement, but if you're like me and you snipe a lot, you will definitely feel like you're at a huge disadvantage, and that's not just because you're sniping, which you are mostly at a disadvantage in most CODs, but in this COD in particular, it feels like every gun is got no downfall but the snipers. So I don't know if you remember, but when Black Ops 4 was first released, it was meant to style as not every gun has the same attachments, every gun's meant to be unique and have a different purpose. Well, yes, only the snipers seem to be like that. Every other gun seems to be amazing at everything, and I'm not talking about this from a sniper's perspective, because I'm going for dark matter. I've used literally almost every gun in the game, and I can tell you now, a lot of them have no downside. Like all the LMGs, there's no downside. They have fast mags, they have extended mags, they have rapid fire. There's literally nothing. You have quick draw on them. There's literally no downfall. Whereas the Paladin, which is a gun that I'm very experienced with, it has a massive downfall. Yes, you can have it like fast mags, but there's no extended mags. Is what it needs. There's no rapid fire. It's just it doesn't feel like it's fair almost. And like, for example, with the Koshka, that's quite a balanced weapon. That's probably the best sniper there is. But the Outlaw, for an example, it needs a high cal too. It needs just a damage buff in general, and it has too much ammo, whereas the Paladin hasn't got enough. It has like 14 bullets, the Outlaw, whereas the Paladin only has 5. And if you're like me, when you're sniping for clips, you have to hit every single shot, which is just not going to happen a lot of the time, which is a bit unreasonable, and it takes so long to reload, and it has such a long pullback. It just needs to be rechanged, or the other guns need to be brought back to its level, because if you're like me, it definitely doesn't seem right. The second thing I'm going to be talking about is the spawns, because they have been absolutely awful. And if you're like me and you play Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Safeguard not so much really, but Kill Confirmed and Team Deathmatch, then you'll notice the spawns are awful. People will spawn behind you, you'll spawn with the enemies, the spawns don't flip when they should, and they sometimes flip too much. It's just a horrible balance right now. They really need to sort this out, because if you're like me and you play a lot, you'll notice this a lot, and it's just very frustrating to die. Or you're searching the whole map and you have no idea where the enemies are, and then you run into 4 of them all at once because they've just spawned in the most obscure location. So right now, it feels like the stim shot is too overpowered, and it's too much of a crutch sort of equipment that you have to use stim shot, otherwise you're just not going to do well. And that's really annoying, because every single one of my classes I use stim shot. I don't use anything else. I have no variation, because there's not really any point, and the normal healing is so slow, regens super slowly, whereas stim shot's instant, and if you shoot someone up, within a few seconds they're already back to 100% health again. It's just, it feels too quick, and they just need to change it a bit, I feel. I don't know if that's the same for most people, but that's definitely what it feels like for me. The last thing I'm going to be talking about in this video is the specialists, because they are a huge part of Black Ops 4, and I just feel like they're completely off balance. Like, some specialists are way too powerful, others are way too bad almost. So, for example, the Annihilator. It's a powerful pistol, don't get me wrong, it can one-shot anyone from any range, which sounds great, but it takes the full game of Team Deathmatch to get it, and once you finally got it, you only have 6 shots, and it's not very accurate, and you can get killed immediately from it, and you don't regen your specialist. So if you just whip your Annihilator out, imagine I've just got my Annihilator out, I then immediately die, I then have to be reset back to where, like, right at the beginning again of earning my specialist, where as in Black Ops 3 it felt like you would get to back to 3/4 or somewhere around there instead. I just feel like that definitely needs to be changed, because for especially like guns like the Annihilator, it just needs to be altered in some way. And I mean, there are other specialists which are too overpowered, like the dog, for example, Nomad, he's still way too strong. Like, that dog can go and rip through anyone, and there's not really much you can do about it. It's better than it was, but it's still a bit ridiculous. And I mean, there's other abilities like Ajax, where if you see that shield, you know you're dead. Like, there's nothing you can do. There just needs to be maybe a durability to the shield where you can break it, or the gun has less ammo, or something like that, because it just feels ridiculously strong right now. It's either going to be nerf the ones that are strong, or what I prefer is buff the ones that are weak, because then everyone knows that if you've been playing Call of Duty or just games in general, the best way to have an even playing field is by making every gun overpowered. Then there's literally anything you could use that has the best variation, and that's definitely the way I think they should go with this. So let me know if I've missed anything. I think before actually, one more thing I think. Yeah, one more thing. And that's Team Deathmatch. I'd really appreciate it if they would made it 100 instead of 75, because it ends like ridiculously quick and you can never get a good kill streak. But maybe I'm in the minority there, I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know if I've missed anything, guys. That's going to be today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, leave a like in the comments saying so. Until this video, guys. Peace.